You're watching PowerNation.
Today on Music City Trucks, our F-250 needs a few more upgrades before turning it into the ultimate hauler. We'll add some beefier brakes up front to help slow these heavy loads.
Plus, add some exterior accessories like lights and mud flaps before turning our focus to the interior, giving us some added protection and organization.
Then we hit the open road to test out the new hitch and maybe pick up something on the ride home.
Well, hey guys, welcome back to Music City Trucks. As you can see, we still got our tow pig in the shop, and we went ahead last time and installed our B&W gooseneck hitch along with our airlift airbags. Now there's a couple more things we got to do to turn this into the ultimate tow rig.
Yeah, you know, I think we got a few more things on the outside of the truck that we can make better before we jump on the inside to give us some more comfort and functionality. So let's get this thing up in the air and we'll work on these front brakes.
Let's do it.
All right, that's good.
Looking good?
Yeah.
All right, let's go down and lock.
All right.
Good to go.
Yeah, so this truck is primarily our tow rig around here. We haul around all of our project vehicles. So almost all the time, this thing has got a trailer and a heavy load on the back of it. So we want to make sure the brakes are there for us when we need them. So we're going to install PowerStop's Extreme brake pad and rotor kit to give us all the potential of that braking system. So let's get the caliper off and get this stuff installed. Next step is to get this rotor off here, and as you can see, well, she's snug on there, and right here we've got a little chemical reaction going on with some rust. It's bonding that rotor to that hub. So I'm gonna hit this with a little deep creep, and what that's gonna do is reach in there and break loose some of that rust, locking that thing to that hub. Squirt this in all those little openings there, give it a chance to operate. Then give it a little mechanical force. All right, let's get this baby off here now. Bazinga. Before we put that new rotor on here, we want to make sure this hub mounting surface is nice and clean because we don't want any debris sitting between that rotor and that hub so it's not flat. So we'll go ahead and get this cleaned up and get it installed. All right. Well, we got our rotor installed and the caliper bracket back on and torqued into place there. Another good tip, whenever you get new rotors, when you get them out of the box, you always want to spray them off with some brake parts cleaner and wipe off. There might be some anti-rust coating on there, a lot of them have. So just clean that off, make sure they're dry before you put the new pads on. And speaking of pads, we're going with PowerStop Z36 carbon fiber ceramic formula designed specifically for towing. We'll get it popped in here. Now the good thing about these is it has a low dust formula, and I don't know about y'all, but brake dust on my wheels just drives me crazy. So these are gonna eliminate that extra brake dust there from the usage. All right, get our caliper here, get some of this lube on our contact points, and get this thing installed. Here, over the pads. Get our bolts in, get it torqued up, and then just jump to the other side and get it knocked out.
While Mike's been busy up front banging out our binders, I've been working on some illumination in the rear. And for that, we went to Baja Designs and they sent us over these S2 Sport reverse lights. Now, these feature 1,581 lumens, and they're really gonna light up the night for us. They give you a few different options when it comes to wiring. You could run them to a toggle, you could run them to the upfitter switch if your truck's equipped, or you can use this trick little harness they send you that plugs directly into your trailer port here, plugs to the back, you run your cable going to the truck, put it in there, run a weather pack, and you're good to go. Now they also give you a few different mounting options. You can mount them recessed, you can flush mount them, or you could use this trick little stainless bracket they give you, which is what we're doing. So now we just need to get them on the truck. one down. All right, here's the back side of that trailer harness. Go ahead and unplug that. Plug our adapter in. All right. Plug that in. Now all we gotta do is hook up the weather packs and we'll be good to go. All right, one more clip here. Hey Mike, you wanna try them reverse lights?
Okay.
Yep, they work.
Sweet.
Good. All right, one more thing checked off the list. It's on to the next. Well, that wasn't too hard. Coming up, it's all about protecting your investments. We'll install some accessories to keep our truck looking good as new.
Hey guys, welcome back. Well, the truck accessories industry is full of options out there to help pimp your ride. And WeatherTech, well, they're one of the leading companies that offer accessories for like this truck right here. Like this bed cover, this is a hard top design. It's super easy to install. We clamp the rails to the side of the bed and then it just sets in place and latches right here at the end. Then when we want to hook up our trailer, well, we can unfold it, hook up our trailer, we're ready to rock and roll. But this isn't the only thing that WeatherTech makes for these trucks.
Yeah, another product they make that's one of my personal favorites are these no-drill mud flaps here. I think this is gonna really help us from peppering our projects or sitting on the trailer. It's also gonna keep road debris off our enclosed trailers.
Definitely.
They're super easy to install. What do you say we get them on the truck?
Let's get to it.
Let's do it. All right, first things first, you gotta remove these two plastic Christmas tree clips. If you have one of these tools, it makes it a lot easier. All right, next step is grab our flap here and use the provided Allen key that WeatherTech gives you, which definitely makes the process speed up a little bit instead of having to go to your drawer and search your Allen drawer for the right Allen key. Makes it nice and quick. All right, so we'll go ahead and tighten this top bolt, which is basically just a locking pin that locks behind the fender here. Get that locked in, grab a couple bolts, we'll get this finished up. All right, I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. So the only thing left to do is the front. So let's get on it.
WeatherTech also makes these in-channel wind deflectors. They're clean, easy install, best part, made in America. Now let's turn our attention to the interior. Holy stuff! Anthony, did you leave all this stuff in here?
No, it ain't mine, but I can see something we can use here.
Is that a bottle jack?
A bottle of Jack, where?
No, not a bottle of Jack. A bottle jack.
Well, I guess we can use that too. You want to get the rest of this stuff out of here or go throw these in the toolbox?
Yeah, I'll clean it out.
All right. All right, one floor mat coming in. You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is gonna be one of the easier installs that we've had.
Yeah, you know, WeatherTech does a great job with the research and making these things fit exactly like the truck is laid out in the back here. And we've also got them for the front to protect that carpet, protect that floor there, so.
Now we also got this storage bin from WeatherTech. It's really gonna clean up the floor and keep stuff from sliding around. Mike, you wanna grab some of that?
Yep, there you go.
All right. All right.
Boom.
Look at that.
Nice and tight.
Yeah, like it was made for it.
Yeah, everything's stored away, looks clean.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll get the front floor mats there.
All right, I'll grab some seat covers.
Well, this time of year, a lot of you diesel guys may get a little anxiety in the mornings when you're trying to start that puppy up. Well, to combat any issues with fuel gelling or even water in the lines that may cause it to freeze, Hot Shot Secret's EDT Winter Defense is ideal to start running this time of year. Hot Shot Secret EDT Plus Winter Defense has anti-gel properties that prevent fuel icing and reduces fuel line freeze up all the way down to -40 degrees. It helps to boost your overall fuel economy, and you may even see a little more power from the increased cetane level. And it also has this dosing bottle made right into it to prevent any improper mixture ratios, and we like to use this in all of our diesel trucks here at the shop. So next time that mercury drops, go grab yourself some Hot Shot Secret EDT Plus Winter Defense. We want our truck to go when hauling our toys, so we enhance our throttle response, getting us all the power. The next thing we're going to tackle on the interior are these seat covers from Covercraft. Now, you want to protect your seats because they can get pretty expensive if you have to replace them, from seat heaters to airbags to cooled seats to occupancy sensors. They make these seats expensive nowadays. So we're going to get these things installed. First thing, going to get the headrest off. All right.
Got to get it on the right way.
Yeah.
That helps.
Pocket goes in the back. That's the trade-off to making them look really nice and clean and tight, and just harder to install.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, not a hard deal.
No.
And then we run these straps underneath the back. Yeah, I don't want to get too
Tight.
invested in all this other safety stuff.
Yeah, I just went around the frame on the bottom there.
Okay, yeah, just tie them off
Yeah.
so it doesn't
Yeah, it
back
moves.
out.
It moves with the seat, so it's not going to be an issue.
Yeah, that'd be good. All right, so next step are the seat bottoms. They snug over the seat here, and then we've got all these straps that we got to run from front to back and side to side and connect them with just our little connectors there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, got that clicked in, pulled up tight. Back and the bottom's installed.
Well, that wasn't too hard.
Let's get our headrest. Yeah, you try it that way, I'll try it this way.
Okay. My seat's moving.
Yeah.
All right.
Straighten it out.
You done yet?
I know. You had the better idea that time.
I'll take a win. A win is a win. Stuff fits fantastic.
All right. So the last thing we're going to do today on our F-250 is install this pedal commander throttle enhancer. Now what it's going to do, it's going to allow the driver to tailor his driving experience. And some people want to stand on the gas and it goes now. Some people like a little bit more calm approach to the throttle response. Well, this is going to give you that option to tailor it the way you like it. All it does is intercept the signal from the throttle pedal to the computer and manipulates it the way you want. So let's get it installed. The pedal commander installs effortlessly with factory connections where you don't have to do any cutting or splicing. You plug it right in, super easy. Pedal commander can also be managed through your phone to give you different options to manage those settings. All right, with it plugged into the pedal, now we just need to take the little adhesive they give us and find a nice place to mount it on the dash, and we'll get this thing going down the road, test it all out.
We'll put all of our upgrades to the test and see how much they improved our performance. Plus, we'll pick up a hitchhiker along the way. All right, so we got these PowerStop pads, about to bed them in, huh?
All right, guys, welcome back. Well, we've got our truck out of the shop, and now what we got to do is we got to break in these brake pads. First thing, we got to bed them in. So what is the process for this, Anthony?
That's a good question, Mike.
No, I think it's 40 miles an hour to 10 miles an hour braking. We got to do that 5 times, 40 to 10, 40 to 10, 40 to 10, 5 times consecutively.
It's already feeling better.
Yeah. That'd be 5. And then we want to do 35 to 5.
5 times?
5 times.
All right.
Down to 5. Yep. We're trying to be aggressive with the brakes here, but it doesn't mean we can't be aggressive with the throttle either.
Especially with that new pedal commander we got in there.
yeah.
I'm sure that's helping.
One more. We're gonna have this thing tuned up for towing. All of our future projects there. We'll do this down here. All right,
Now it's 35 to 5, that's the last?
that's it.
Okay.
Now we just gotta drive it around.
Well, I think these brakes are cooled down enough. What do you say we go hook up the old gooseneck, see how she tows?
Yeah, let's go test out that new hitch.
Let's do it. All right, I'll go grab the tailgate.
All right.
Yep. All right, see how this thing tows.
Got it hooked up?
Yep.
All right, let's see how she hauls. All right, well, we got our trailer hooked up. We're cruising down the road here, testing out all of our upgrades. You know, we did a few things. The first thing initially is the brakes. You know, these PowerStop brakes. I just barely have to touch this brake pedal and it's working.
It
So
definitely feels like it's got some more bite to it, at least from my side of the truck.
right, right. You know, there's a positive there on the brakes reacting right when we tell it to. There's no delay. So the brakes are working good. Going down here, you know, we got the air ride on the airbags on the trailer. It's empty right now, but what have we got in that controller? You fire up that controller right there.
Let's see what we got here.
No switches, we got a remote. Hit the buttons, we got access
Got 5
to it.
pounds in each bag.
5 pounds in each bag, and yeah, so that's critical because we can adjust the air pressure left to right. Say that the load was uneven, we could raise or lower one bag independently there.
I don't even feel the trailer back there right now. It ain't bouncing. We ain't bucking all down the road here. It feels pretty good.
But yeah, you can't even tell you're pulling a trailer. That's, you know, that's a testament to these trucks. You know, the modifications that we done to it. So
Oh yeah, definitely makes a big difference rolling down the highway. What about that pedal commander? Are you feeling anything different?
pedal commander. So right now I got it on city mode, so that's not the most aggressive. We're not trying
don't
to.
need.
Yeah. We're not trying to set any world records right here, hauling this trailer. But you know, there's definitely a difference. You know, when it's stock, driving around with the stock, the response just isn't there. You push
Feels like a dead pedal.
Yeah, you push the pedal to the floor, it'll go. But now you're getting that response a lot quicker with the pedal travel. So we could crank that up to 10 sort of deal, but it's not necessarily
I don't think you need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other big improvement that I really liked, just from a welder's view on it and the way that it went together, is that B&W hitch. It's a real nice piece.
Yeah,
Well engineered.
Yeah, the directions were really clear. You know, we had followed the directions that went step by step and bolted it right in. Didn't have to go back and change anything.
Yeah, I mean, it just fit. Yeah, it's a real nice piece, and I think it's going to last us a very long time.
Yeah. No, we've got an empty gooseneck trailer right here. We're not just driving around with an empty trailer. We're actually on our way to go pick up our next project.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I'm super excited about this one. I think you guys will like this truck.
I think everybody's going to like this one.
Yeah, it's a good truck.
Well, it's hard not to like.
It's right up here, cruising down the road a little bit.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I think should be sitting out here out front. Here we go. There she is.
We have landed.
We've landed. You gonna grab the C10 and I'll get the trailer jacked up.
All right.
All right. Looks good.
I'll tell you what, this old dog still got some pep in it.
So another thing that we've added on our truck here is a weigh-safe trailer management system. It's going to weigh the weight on the tongue of the trailer there. So whenever you're loading your trailer up, you want to move the weight around the right spot so it doesn't affect the way the truck drives right there. So That looks good. We'll check our scale and roll on down the road. All right.
Got a little squeak.
Hear that little belt?
Got a
She's
little-
just a
little something.
singing.
I'll tell you what, I'm excited about this one.
Tell you what.
If I can get out of it.
Nice. All right, we'll get some straps on her and head on back to the shop. We got our little long bed hooked up, loaded up, heading back to the shop here. Now we can really test out some of these towing modifications, you know. We pumped up the airbags, what, 10 pounds or so. Still, doesn't feel like there's a trailer, doesn't feel like we're pulling anything. The support feels normal, like a regular truck.
Yeah, I mean, and it's riding right, it's not squatting. How's the steering feel?
Straight. It's not pulling, it's not shaking. I mean, it just feels like we're stable,
That's what you want.
you know.
It's the whole reason you're putting them bags. You want to have full control of whatever you're towing.
We're gonna get this thing back to the shop, check it out, but I think we need to go shake it down.
Yeah, we definitely need to see what kind of horsepower we're working with and see maybe, I don't know, if it can smoke a tire or not.
Yeah.
It's only gonna smoke one.
One tire, yeah, definitely on that. But that's all next time on Music City Trucks.
We'll see you then.